Hi, good morning. This is Melissa Lynn with melissalynhair, hashtag melissalynhair. On Instagram, it's Melissa_Lynn, Lyn_hair. And I am coming to you to present this pin curl set. Anytime that I wear my hair like this in preparation for what's to come later when it's dry, and I have to leave the house and go about my day, I find that everyone compliments this hairstyle, right? So anywhere I go while my hair is setting, people are complimenting me as if this were the intention. And really, this is just the equivalent of me walking out in rollers, except for way cuter, right? So we'll do another video where I show you from beginning to end, perhaps on a client of mine, how I do this from wet to set. This can also be done on dry hair, completely shampooed, conditioned, blown dry, and then set on dry hair. And you'll get a much less extreme curl. In this case, I wanted a really tighter version of that. So although my hair is not very long, this is going to make it look a lot shorter. It'll start to drop through the day, but I find that you will never get a curl to hold as well with a hot tool as you do with a wet set, right? So even when I am going to go to bed at night, many times, on my already dry hair, pin curl myself up. Takes like 5 minutes, if that, before going to sleep. That way I can ensure that the next morning when I wake up, my hair looks beautiful and I don't have to wash it again. That way I only have to wash my hair a few days a week. It preserves my color and the health of my hair, right? So I can shower. I have a shower cap. I can protect this, or you can whip it up in a turban sort of towel business and shower and prevent any dampness from ruining your set. So one of the things that I want to show you is how I do these curls, right? Now, I have been doing them for a really long time. I have a lot of practice. I have been a burlesque dancer professionally for about 9 years. And so I understand that this is not the easiest thing to learn how to do. I get that. But practice, right? And from your mistakes, when you pull it out the next day or once it's dry, you'll see how you can improve for the next time, like anything you're learning that's new, right? So I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to pull one of these down. I did this on wet hair this morning, so I know for certain that this set is almost ready to come out, but not quite. And if I pull it out a moment before it's completely dry, all of this will be in vain because it needs to be completely dry prior to me dropping it down. And so because I had a really early morning commitment, I just went out in the world like this. So I'll pull it out in a few hours and I'll show you the end result of that on a follow-up video later today. So I'm going to pull one of these down, but first I want you to check out this pin curl set so you can sort of see the way that I have the direction of the curls and how it looks the way that everybody saw me this morning, right? In this case, I did everything backwards and I continued that, rolling this way, this way, this way, and did the same thing here, right? So I can also do them where they each are directed towards the back, but in this case, I did the same sort of curve all the way around. You just get a little different result. The top is done a little bit differently. Just from experience, I know that this will come out super cute later. I will do, like I said, a complete beginning to end set on one of my clients in the next week or so that you can see what this looks like from beginning to end, right? And it only takes me not very long. So let me pull one of these out so that you can see how I put it in the first place, right? So there we go. So you can see the curl that's already happening from this morning of my rolling it. Okay, super cute. And it looks a little crazy like this, but when I drop all of them and I shake it out, so super cute, right? So I'm going to show you how I made that curl happen. I wanted a tight curl this morning, so I used 2 fingers. If you want a big, looser curl, you can use more fingers. The best way I can explain it is I kind of wind it up like a hose or like the cord on your vacuum. Kind of a Cinnabon looking thing, right? So I'm going to place 2 fingers a little bit off the base of the head, and I'm going to start to go around in a circle, right? So again, I'm going to show you that again. So I'm going to go around, just winding it up. Now here comes the critical part, right? So that end needs to be nicely wound into the inside of that circle. So I just made sure that it's nicely, I think I'm using this phone as my mirror right now. So now that it's nicely in this circle, I'm going to hold it so that I don't jack it up and roll it up towards my head, right? Until it's nice and flat on my head. Now I need to put the pin in, but I can't mess up this circle, right? So I'm going to place 2 fingers on either side of that circle so I keep that nice, as perfect as I can shape. I'm going to use a small pin. Many times I'll roll my entire head with large bobby pins. I'm just partial to large bobby pins, but I have many a burlesque friend that only use small ones. So experiment, see what you like better. I'm going to take this pin with the bumpy side towards my head. Don't use your teeth to open the pin like I did. As they taught me in beauty school, but I don't know how to do it otherwise when I'm doing too many things. So bumpy side down, oops. And I'm going to push it down on that curl and see how I kind of held it nicely while I put the pin in so that it wasn't disrupted. Okay, so there we go. So I want to show you how you can enter the world and wear this and have it be less embarrassing if this feels like an embarrassing thing for you to wear around the world. I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can make it really cute and sort of less embarrassing for you. Seems like as soon as you pop a flower on this, instantly it looks like a way cuter hairstyle, right? It doesn't look like a set so much as an actual hairstyle. All you have to do is put a flower or a pretty pin on your hair and it looks super intentional, right? I'll show you another way that you can make it cute. If this is still like too much for you to walk around the world, if you take a handkerchief and do it so that obviously that's folded into a triangle shape. And I'm going to do it kind of more pinup style, although play with your hanky or your scarf and see how you like it, right? So I'm going to place the back of that on my head. Now I'm going to take these 2 front ones. I'm leaving that last corner out for a second. I'm going to, I hope I don't mess up my set. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. Now again, like I'm trying to be conscientious of my set. You should be too, right? I don't want to do all that work and then jack it up. Now I'm going to take this other corner and just gently pull it forward a little bit and place it in the center of those 2, right? So I twisted that guy. Now I'm going to place this one in the center and I'm going to grab the 2 original ends and it's kind of hard when I don't have a mirror right here. Okay, I did it. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so now I have that cute sort of pin-up-y thing. You can take both of these weird little ear things and fold them inside a little bit. Is that working? Right? So, super cute, super pin-up. So that's one way to make that less embarrassing for you to walk around the world while your set is finishing. Because as I said, if I pull this out or you pull this out a moment before it is done, you might as well have not done anything. The other thing you can do is just take a pretty scarf. I have a drawer of scarves. I find that thrift stores are a great place to pick those up, but Ross has a million cute scarves, right? So however, whatever floats your boat, right? You could do one of these or tie it in a pretty bow right here, right? Anything that you can do so that you don't disrupt that and you can join the world is cool. So anyway, I will show you later how I can tuck these little dudes in, right? And make it kind of cute. So I have rocked all of these things, as my clientele can attest. I've gone to work like this many times knowing that that evening my hair is gonna look darling. So another way to, like, once this front one is dry, like again, if this is just too severe a look for you, I can let this front one dry and then drop down some cute little bang. And then maybe that's more palatable for you so that you don't feel as extreme walking around the world with that super, you can see how cute that is. It's not for everybody, but it's cute to me, right? I can even pin that sort of to the side. Super cute. Okay, so I will touch bases with y'all later. Stay tuned, and I will pull this out in a couple of hours to show you the final result. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.